Hello, Mario! In this video we're going to start to have a look at filling in some detail around our template. So we've got the outside done in the last video. I just working in paper space. Just note down here we're in paper space, and I'm just going to do just go Z for zoom and E enter, and then E for extents, and that gives us up to the full size there. Now what we're going to do now is to start to fill in some of the bits down to the side panel here. So let's just have a little bit of a minimize of our thing there, like so, and I'll just get that a little bit more manageable there. And now let's get up here, which should fit into there from our previous one there, our copy with all our dimensions and things on it. So yeah, so let's maybe get that up to a little slightly higher thing, moving in there with our hand tool, and we can see there that straight away we've got that there as 60 millimeters wide. So that's going to be pretty simple to do. So we'll just go here, and again we'll be using our offset tool. So we can either go up here to the GUI, the GUI, graphical user interface, and push offset, or like I'm prone to do, just go O for offset, and it's giving us a distance there which is 60 millimeters in this case. 60, enter, and then we just select this one here and put it in there like that, and there we are, it's 60 mils. Now the next thing we've got in here is we've got these 7 millimeter gaps in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and you'll notice that I haven't actually put a dimension or given you a dimension here for those. They're very much dependent on how things pan out with the text as that goes in here. So we might have to put those in later on, but we can certainly get these lines in here. So there's a couple of ways of doing this. Again, just push escape till we get back to the full crosshair here, and just O for offset again, and 7 mils in here, 7, enter, and then we can just select this line here, and you can see that that's going to go all the way through there like that, which, you know, we could do more of that, but it's probably best just to escape, get back to the full crosshair, TR for trim, and then the double tap, and hit that there, and that should disappear. And there we are, we've got that little line there going now. And we can just do some more offsetting. It's already got the 7 in there, so we can just push enter, and then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll just check. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, got 7 gaps there, just 1 too many. So let's just delete that. We may need to add on it. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the one at the top. We'll come back to putting these lines in here a bit later on once the text is in. So let's just move down a little bit here, and let's see, we've got some at 30 there, so I'm just going to go down to the bottom here, and I'm just going to just move on quite quickly now because it's pretty much more the same. Offset, enter, 30 is going to be my offset, enter, and I'm just going to go pop, 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 and then the next one is 20. So escape, back to there, TR, double hit, and you can actually just go like this and just select like that with a thing rather than hit each one. So there's that one there. Now here's a interesting little thing here. So we want to get this line in the middle here, and we have here this little square here, snap cursor 2D reference points there. You can see that little blue square with a little star in the corner there, and if we click on there, it gives us a whole lot of different settings. And what these are the snaps. So when the snaps are turned on, object snap settings, when they're turned on, which we can go, well that's then there, the end point, midpoint, center. Now these are the ones I usually have on, so it's the end point of a line, the midpoint of a line, the center of a line, nodes of various points, which we can come back to, intersection of two lines. A perpendicular is quite handy, extension, yes, and nearest. They're the main ones that I have. Sometimes I have apparent intersection turned on, but I won't have that there. So that means that we go, okay, and there we can toggle them on by either just turning it off or on. If you're using like a PC or on my laptop, not the Apple keyboards this doesn't work for, but if you just push F3, that turns the object snap off and on. So you can see, if you can see down here, you can see the object snap going off and on. I'm just pushing F3, off, on, off, on, like so. And another one that you might like to be aware of here is this one here, which is, this is the restrict cursor orthogonally. So what that means is that the cursor will only draw lines at 90 degrees parallel to the axis. So you'll just get a vertical line. I'll just show you here. Just click on line there and just go like that, and it'll only draw at 90 degrees. If I turn that off, which I can toggle with that, or I can push F8. F8 turns that on and off, and then I can just draw lines at random. Okay, so I'm just going to escape out of there and push Control Z, and that just undoes all that stuff there. So what I want to do now is I just want to go here, and I'm just going to push L for line, and I'm going to start, and you can see that little triangle. That means I'm right in the middle of that line, and I'm going to drop down there. Now I won't be in the middle of this line here because it's a big long line, but I can use the perpendicular offset, and there's that one there all drawn up like that. That's pretty simple. So that's those four done. Now I'm just going to go back to offset, and I'm going to offset 20, and there's that one there like so, offset 20. Okay, so moving right along, the next one here is 50, so that should be pretty simple. Just make sure you go back to the full cursor and offset enter 50, and I'm just going to put a 50 offset on for that one there, and that's bringing into there. Now here we've got 15, 15, so just go offset enter, oops, I'll just go escape, let's just see here, so that's offset enter 15, enter, and I'm just going to offset that one. Oops, I've lost it a bit here, and back to here, offset that one there, which is the 15, 15. I'm just going to draw a line, L for line. You can either click up there, put that in there, and then I'm going to do a trim, TR, double tap, and that gets rid of that there, and there's that one done. So we're gradually getting these middle bits filled in, and coming up there for 10 minutes now. I can see there that I've got 79.5 0.94. I'm pretty sure that should be 80. If you want to make it exactly 79.94, I'm sure you can, but I'm just going to offset that one as 80. Enter, 80, enter, and that will put that one there like that. Okay, so that gives us that 80 in there, and then this one in here is just for the logo, whatever the logo is going to be. I haven't got a dimension on that just yet. I possibly have moved that, so I'm just going to just put one in there at 30 maybe, offset, enter, 30, escape, offset, enter. Oh, now you can see there that I'm in the wrong program, so I need to come back over to here, offset, enter. No, I haven't got back to the start again. Offset, enter, 30, enter, and I'm just going to put that one there like so, and we'll come back at a later date and probably just do a separate video on putting the logo in, and we'll adjust those lines accordingly. So just to look here, I think we've got these most of them in. And that's all of the line work done there for that. So yeah, I'm going to just save that and finish off this video. File, save as, and that'll just be constantly updating that file there. Save, and yes. Okay. Cheers. See you on the next one.